Episode 8, 1874. 3 years have passed since the diplomats of Huntsman and Hank ventured across the waters and landed on the shores of Huntsman, seeking new diplomatic and resource support in order to bring Stroud in to produce infrastructure for all towns. Huntsman and Shaftesbury were more than happy to help in exchange for the knowledge of their engineers to be able to build a line that would connect both towns across this massive valley and mountain. After the 3 years, the line was built, where Shaftesbury has agreed to send conmats not only to Huntsman, but to Hankston. We pick up the rest today in the realm of in-between.
Hello gang, and welcome back to the realm of in-between. As you can see, we've got conmats being sent on our train that we put last time out. How exciting is that? Not just some, but lots. So today we've got to crack on getting these conmats down to Hankston because they are in short supply of conmats to head forward in the construction they need to do between Stroud, Rift and Hankston. So we've got a couple of things to clean up here. We probably want to increase the ability to get conmats here as well. We're going to probably need to bolster up how much stone we get to the quarry, to the conmats factory also. And we need to probably bump up a few vehicles before we can head back and do what we need to do at Hankston, Rift and Stroud. So without further ado, I want to just see how much we can get for this train. Now, if we just swing around this way, you might be able to just see how much is on this train. I think it should be a full load, and it's a full load bar one. Hey, that's not too bad. This is going to be kind of exciting to see what we get. Let's just fly in here for a second. And in fact, let's go to this view because it's almost in. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to land in, and we're going to get a nice little buff to our money making here. We are making money again, which is actually brilliant because I was worried that we weren't going to be making money, but we are. We are making plenty of dollary doos. Here we go. 832,925 of your finest, okay? So that's a nice little shot to the arm in terms of the budget. Now, with that being said, we probably need to expand this truck stop because otherwise what's going to happen is if you don't have enough storage space on your truck stations, you tend to lose. Can I get that there somewhere? Actually, get it right there. You tend to lose products, just starts to disappear. So if we actually put that there, that'll be perfect. Now, the other thing is these trucks down here, because it's such a goat tracking road and they take a little bit longer to get up there, we probably want to manage the vehicles, and I probably want to wait till they're all up here actually. Unless I go ahead and put the truck stop up here and send them out of here, which I might actually do that. I might just be a little bit cheeky and send them here, right? So buy vehicles, pause. Cargo wise, what are we using on here, by the way? We're using the American horse-drawn carriage with side stakes. That'll be this one here. Yes. Now we probably should use like a lighter version. I'll be honest. What's that worth? That's worth 1 file. That's worth 0.5. And these are 1 ton. I think the 1 tons are going to be better. All right. So let's get another 10 on that, please. Let's get those sent on this line here. And they should come out like that. Hopefully they come straight to here and pick up. Yes, yes, yes. Because what that's going to do, it's going to allow, because these guys are already going down the hill. And so as they come back up, these guys are going to go down now, which is going to be brilliant. I would like to increase the capacity of that train as well. So what we want to do here is we're getting a nice stock up here. But once again, these trucks, they're not really spread out enough, but we probably want more stone getting into this factory now. Although that's not too bad. I only say that because what's going to happen is down the track here, I'm just going to configure that. Down the track here, we're going to end up needing more and more conmats because we're about to start shipping it out to Hankston as well. So the key here for us is probably going to be getting this stone sent down the hill and this stone sent down the hill only. So we've got a line. We should have a line here. No, we don't. I did have a line here. We'll get this line re-put back in. But that's that one we put in a lot earlier, remember? And in fact, do we need to have you... We are going to have you here, aren't we? Oh, that's not too bad. Look, they're literally just going to be delivering stone. You can be that color, and you're literally just going to be called shaft. SFT? No, SHAFT. Shaft, stone, to combat fire truck. Okay, not my usual naming convention, but it is what it is. Where have we got the trucks? Just there. I'm gonna delete that and build one like about here, so it's about even Stevens. It's not really, but it'll be better there for us. Okay, so we're gonna buy for the stone ones. I mean, we can just put these. I mean, I think we're using the. What are you? You look like European flatbed. Okay, so we'll go with the American ones on this one just to mix it up a little bit. Give me another, I'm going to say 20. I know it's a lot, but it doesn't matter. And we're going to call shaft, stone, to combat truck. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so they're going to come out now, and these guys are going to start cranking that up, which in turn should hopefully mean that we get a lot more stone in here. Even though we've got that stored, it's not going to matter because we're going to need bulk soon enough anyway. Yeah, we're not getting enough to here, which is kind of telling me... Can we just speed things up? I think that train must have come in and picked up already, has it? What a perfect time to be inside the ground. Yes, it is. It's already picked up. It's got 105 of 105, actually. So that's actually doing not too bad. What's going to help here is obviously 2 trains. We're not going to get 2 trains at the moment, so it's just going to be a thing. And you guys are now starting to get... Brilliant. Which in turn is going to mean Huntsman's going to grow, so we can actually get a passenger port over at Stroud too. Now that Stroud are on board and Stroud have agreed to this whole deal... we can get a port. Stroud has commissioned a port to be built to get passengers between these guys, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Right now, we've got to build the port here that is going to actually produce. So we've got the passenger one there. This is going to be the start of this, and we're out of money. Of course we are. Right, nothing fancy at the moment. I just want to get this up and running. So. We're looking at a lot of money spent lately, Ham. Not my... We've got look at the vehicles everywhere on the map, by the way. These guys are really bunched up, and I'm not about it. How about you do a turnaround? Anyone that's not carrying anything up the hill, turn around and go back. No point you going up there empty-handed. This is looking a lot healthier. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's put a building on here. We don't want stuff running out. Oh, damn it, of course. Can I actually just take... I can't take one of those back. Okay, well, we'll just put you there for the moment. Okay. I just would rather have more on the deck than not, but obviously not losing it. And down here, we've got plenty there going on too. And they're picking up and they're taken out. All right. Brilliant. Okay, so do I want to use a modular one down here? Are we potentially going to be putting a train down here? I think that'll be for a later thing. We can redo the port down here because what I want is I want a nice big expansive port that actually comes all the way along here. And then hopefully we get a lot of buildings that come in between the rail line and the port itself. So that's kind of what I'm hoping. Right, now that we've got money back in the bank and we're making some good money, can I actually repay... Yeah, we just knock some of that loan off would be very handy. So, Zero, this one's for you, friendo, because you told me I had a lot of rail lines that were connected. So I think last time out I mentioned that I'd actually switched up the actual freight yard here, or the depot, to actually have this line incorporated here. Now, the reason why I have that is I'm pretty sure it might be under rail, actually, and we go buildings, and then we go, what we want to do is we want to go this one here, Quayside Cargo Station, right? We want to have a crane, length of the station I want 150, and what we want to do is we actually want to sit it. Is that giving me 2 rail things there? Yeah, like, actually, if you just are 100. Yeah, we want to sit it like that. Give me 150, actually. So it's going to actually sit like that, but it's going to cost 1.47 to do this. Now, I'll show you why I'm doing it like this. We'll just wait for that money to build up, and then we can wall it in. So when it's like that, I get a full straight rail connection straight through there, but we're actually going to be able to set up 2 rail connections with this, I'm pretty sure. I think we should be actually. Yeah, we should be able to. And I want it like there. This is a little bit different to the one I had before. Yeah, I need it to be this one. Ah, no, that's not actually it. No, it must be this one here. Ah, it is this one. This is the one I was thinking of. Right. This is the one I'm thinking of because it's got an actual port section here. It needs to sit like that, and I'll show you why. And just like that, we've lost all that money. Oh, because we just went into 1875, so we just paid the year taxes and everything. Okay, so I'll show you why shortly. Asian horse-drawn carriage. Asian horse-drawn carriage with sides. Are you going to tell me that these are going to be better? And then all these trucks that we just put on, you know what? All these trucks on here. Might actually be better. As the so that weighs, oh no, 2.5 ton. 1.5 ton, all cargo 5. No, it's still much heavier than that, isn't it? That's only 1 ton. Yeah, okay. They're very heavy. So they've got the Asian horse-drawns have gone from being the lightest to the heaviest. Okay, it is what it is. We're up to 1.5. Now I can get this on here. Brilliant. Okay, so this is the one here. So we're going to put it in exactly like that. I can't make it further out. Can I? No. But what I can do is I can keep expanding this out this way, which is absolutely fine. So what it does now is it gives us a train connection right through here, right up to here. So we can actually drop stuff off and pull ships in here and take stuff back. The other thing is, because it's connected here, we can get stuff dropped into this this little place down here. Now, the other cool thing I wanted to show you is there's actually 2 places for trains to stop here. There's here and here. So if we actually get our line here now and we go like that, I'm going to use this one here. Which is not actually, yeah, I probably don't want to use that. I probably just want to use that. We're going to keep you flat, friendo. And you're actually going to be like that. So we can actually get double trains coming into this place. Like that, right? So that's the kind of thing I was thinking of before. Yeah, and you would actually come around there. But you've got no way. You actually come up here and you've got no way to turn back in to this turnaround section unless I add a cross bit here. So that would be another trick for later, unless we just run a shunting train. Eventually that's going to shunt up and back and do what it's got to do, right? So you get what I mean? I mean, we could run this like around up to there too, couldn't we? You mean like that? It's very messy. Like you could run like that. You get a bit of cross. I never like cross tracks like this. I know it's like a thing, but it was never really my favorite way to do track. At what point are you happy for us not to be like that? At what point are you happy for us to be friends here, game? Never. I swear we had it, and then we didn't have it. You never had it. You never had your dog. What? I never had my dog. That doesn't make sense. You will take it there. I will actually accept that. Now, I know that that looks like we've got a lot of cross-track going on here. You can tell me if that's acceptable or not. I very rarely put track that crosses itself like this. But in this instance, I'm happy to give it a go. Either way, we've got the ability to come straight up there and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, I've tried many a thing where I can do this, right? I've tried to like get other track running in here. I've tried to get this switching over to there. It's not a thing. I mean, you could probably do this, but it just doesn't work, right? Doesn't like it. It just causes collisions, so on and so forth, and it doesn't like it, okay? We can also just slow down Tiger a little bit. Anyway, we've got that connection there, so all said and done, which is now going to enable us to be able to go like this. New line from here all the way down to here, right? And beautiful, just like that. And we can actually paint that red. Now, the beauty about this is I'm looking at a way we can do a two-way trip with these cargo ships. The only way I can think is if we take this refined oil and we get it down here, we can start processing refined oil to feed Fossil and whoever else. The trouble is we've got refineries, we've got fuel refineries up here, but I'm thinking we might use this triangle here of crude, refinery and fuel making to service these people. And we might actually use that and this to help service Huntsman in a trade negotiation that benefits everyone. A, these guys get construction materials. B, these guys get their fuel. Tricky part is, how are we going to get a road up here? Yep, that's it. That's all I got. Because basically we're going to have to come up around this way and over the top here. But look at the kind of bridge we would have to put over there. And I'll just, like, we can just eyeball this for a second here because it's ridiculous. Okay, that's actually ridiculous. That's basically what you're looking at. Okay. It's like someone pulled the curtains across here. Also, where are my other bridges? Do I not have other bridges? I've lost my other bridges. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Okay, I'm going to have to see where they went. I've lost that mod. I swear I put more mods in here, but I've actually lost mods, which is upsetting. Anyway, you get the idea. So let's get down here and get this connected. We don't have to do too much because all this is going to change as the future progresses, right? You know how things were back in the day. They kind of just put stuff in and then it changes over time. That's life. That's how things happen. Do we want to get a connection straight up to you? That's not a bad idea, you know. Let's put a little section in there, and we'll also put another section just like that. All right, brilliant. So then when we actually bring commats down, what we're going to do now is we're going to put, so we've got our truck stop just here. We're actually going to convert our truck stop into be a proper building now because we're going to send commats from here and transfer them over to there. So the ones that bring it down the hill, it'll divide between the town and our line that we've got down here. And it'll be up to the game to decide how many gets distributed wherever it has to be distributed to. That's just the way the game plays. And in fact, we're going to put this up on the hill up here. Like so. Now I know that's going to cost us a bit, but in terms of ground, it's going to make more sense. Now, if I go like this, that line didn't convert. Church Street is no longer a thing. Add that. Right. So that's our stop there. Now, if I have a look at the branch of that, it extends all the way down there. These are all housing anyway, so it doesn't super matter. But look at this. Look at this up the back here. This is going to be perfect. Of course, there's a house there. That's what I call meant to be. A little bit of a hill there, but that's okay. That'll be a nice section for people to build in and live in and all that sort of stuff. Maybe some factories will go up there and so forth. But that's going to give us that connection just there. So brilliant. Are we satisfied with that? We are. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to set a line from here down to here after we put a truck stop in. And for this at the moment, I guess we should put one of these in purely just because of the fact that, we can also play again. Purely because of the fact that we're probably going to have more products rolling in and out of here all the time. So you can be like that. And we can, just give me 2 more. Okay. It'll be up to the AI to change. Oh, we're out of money too. It'll be up to the AI to change these roads and convert them into streets when it needs to or deems necessary. At the moment, we may do it later on. We don't need to at the moment. Can we get some good old-fashioned money in the bank, please? So yeah, once we get that connection from there to there hooked up, we can then get the boats hooked up. We'll have to get a bit of a line here. And then what we'll do is we'll look at getting that fuel refinery. Now, the fuel refinery thing's not on our to-do list at the moment. It's not on our top list. But while we're here, we may as well look at getting it done, because if we can get fuel transferred between towns and start producing fuel for fossil, we can get fossil growing a little bit more. They should be getting food. What do we got? Yeah, I know you have no connection, friendo. I'm waiting for you to get me some money. This, unfortunately, is the trouble at the moment. We're getting plenty of money here, but we're getting rinsed here. They should be starting to kick in and work now. Their line rate is 56 seconds frequency. The trouble is this train's probably frequency is not going to be too good. We could probably add another couple of carriages on it. However, it's going to be close going if we add more carriages. If anything, we probably should be adding 2 trains to the line, which would mean double tracking everything. And at the moment, I think double tracking's going to be difficult for us. All right, so money's back in the bank, by the way. We were $1 million in debt just then. Or we still are $1 million in debt, but what we were was $1 million in the hole. Somehow we bounced back nicely from that. Okay, so our line going from here. And in fact, I'd be more inclined to switch this line at Huntsman Branch to be coming on that side. Yeah, that makes that better. And then line. Hang on, what's this? What's this one? What is called line 1? Oh, that one. I haven't named it. Oh, I was so confused just then. I was like, we've got line 1, Huntsman. Oh, Hank's got. Crack his hand. Give yourself a heart attack, Hank. I'll label it now because I've confused myself. To hunt. Shipping goods. Shipping goods. Shipping and Co. Sure. Hank to Hunt Shipping and Co. Sure, why not? I'd like to call it whatever I want. Right, now get that line that you had. This one. Go add station. There, that's better. Down to here. You're choosing to do it that way. Sure, just do whatever you want then. At the moment, that's fine. And you're literally just going to be called Hunt to Port Conmats. A truck. Okay. Right, get it, got it, good. We can actually send some trucks there because we can send some ships on there, but we need to get ourselves established with the drop-off point in town here, which is actually going to be brilliant because we can actually, I'm wondering if food will start to get lifted and shifted down there as well. No, it won't. Not unless we divert food to get sent there. No, food's going to be coming from here. The reason why we're building this is to get food sent between Stroud, Rift, and Hankston, okay? So don't start importing food down to here yet. So over here, we need to establish ourselves a truck stop in town, which looks like it's over here. But look, the majority of people are actually... I think the truck stop should probably go about here, but that's expensive going. If we go ahead and maybe just put a drop off here, probably going to be better. Now, we're going to have to do some expansions in this place sooner rather than later too. We just don't have the cargo capacity for it. Okay, we've got that. Can you get me that at all? Okay, you can get me that. Can't get me that. Can't get me that. Ay caramba. Shame we can't get that one, you know. Are you able to get a bigger one there, like this? No, you're not. It should be okay. It should be okay. Should be is a term that I'm going to use with that. Also, that should be red. Because that's going to be comments. Also, it should be just do that for us and do that for us. And at Huntsman Brand, I'll have to go back there and check that out shortly. Just give me a new line here. And send them downtown here. Right. Oh, nice little place you've got there. That's going to be our Hank on that delivery fire truck. Okay. So what we'll go ahead and do with that. Now I would rather repay this back now and be no loans. Okay, paying no loans, and just cop that on the chin for a brief time rather than have loans. It's nice to also not have any loans left. Now these guys here. Oh, I've got 26 vehicles. What I'm going to do is I'm going to knock 4 off it. I'm going to change them out. Uh, 1.5 ton. I think with these. Yep. Okay. I probably don't even need that many as well. What's the frequency on that line? Not that one. Looking at 24-second frequency. I mean, I probably don't. I could probably knock another 4 off it, to be honest, just for the moment. It's going to expand that out. Just 134-second frequency. Oh, because you sold. Oh, ham. Oh, what about that many? That's much better. That'll be much better. You twit ham. God, I do the dumbest things. You did the dumbest things, Ham. I know. I meant to sell 4, not sell 24. Okay, so with that being done, what's this? Industry closes when? Where was it? Or did it close? Oh no, it used to sit like around here or something somewhere. I remember someone saying to me, you should send that down in there, but I just had no reason to. If I had just for FYI, I had an oil thing here, but if I had sent that into there, it would have started cannibalizing this line, and meaning that my trains would have been less effective. Oh, this one here is starting to go rip on. No, this one here, I'm going to start sending in here as well. Purely because I think I don't want to lose this one, purely based on the fact that Or just purely based on the fact I don't want to lose it because that we've got two nice oil wells right close to each other here. I'm just going to call crude. What are we? Rift. Crude save. And get me some trucks on there, please, ASAP. You don't need many, in fact. Just give me like 4. Put it on Rift Crude Save. Right, and that should hopefully get there in time. Come on, 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 come on. They've got to come all the way down here. But there should be plenty of time for this to be saved. Should be these ones here, yeah? Yeah, Rift Crude Save. And they should get saved. We'll just crack on with what we're doing down here. Okay, so yeah, save. Bang, there we go. Done. I did want to save that one. We'll leave that as just for transferring because actually they don't have that far to go. Like they're only picking up from there and pulling into there. So 4's actually fine for that at the moment. I just don't want really things cannibalizing this one too much, but if they're running from the same spot, it's just going to be how it is. Okay. We're still, we just lost 500,000, but that's okay. We have this line in now as well, so we need to buy some ships. And we need to start, we're just going to buy one for the moment, okay? Now, we're not just going to go out and buy this thing as much as nice it would be. What's it take? Capacity of 90. We're going to just put a riggy on it because they're just going to be the cheapest. And set it on. Yeah, it's all cargo. Brilliant. So we just want that for combats. We don't need it for oil at the moment. We want all cargo because we're going to be bringing oil back. Now, refined oil, that is. Now, in order for us to do that, I'm just going to pause for a sec. Actually, no, keep it going. We're going to need to look at increasing how much combats we can get down the line here. Now, if I look here, we do have plenty sitting on the deck. So the increase that we've done down here already has demanded that we have more already. So pretty much we did the right thing by getting this thing stocked up. Okay, by getting this thing already plowing in, we've managed to mitigate the losses we're going to have sitting in here. And you can see that we're still at 35, even though we've increased the now. That'll go soon. Chances of us. But so what this is going to be shipment. That's going to come down to the trains. So yeah, instantly we're going to need to bolster up this train line and get another one down it, okay? And we just have to do it, and we've got to do it now because we don't have time to do it later. You know that you didn't, pause for a second because you didn't change the track out on this, Ham. No, I did not. Can I add another one here? I can. No, you don't need to. What you need to do is there's going to be a junction here where you just have to wait. I don't know how much this is going to cost, but it's probably going to be costly. So once you come out of here, come back across the bridge. Oh. Bum-bum. How about we come across that bridge? So you're actually going to have to come like that. There. That's when you're first going to come in. We're just going to put this in now and get it done. How much are you going to cost? It's going to be expensive. It's going to be nowhere near as expensive as the first time we put it in. Except that. Oh, there we go. It just keeps throwing money and we just keep throwing it away. Just don't look at the score. Just don't. Actually, 266 for that little stretch. We're almost there. We're literally almost double tracked. Almost double tracked. Shut up. Shut up. Once we get around the bend here, it's going to be much cheaper. And then we'll probably pull up and stop. Although you're going to have to come over that. We might actually pull it in when it gets to around here. Right, gang, so with all the stuff we're trying to implement at the moment, our ship down here, our passenger ship carrying next to no one every time, was causing us money issues. Now, I know we've still got people coming down here. Unfortunately, we're just going to leave that for a bit because I am going to be getting the passenger port going again. It's just that ship was costing us an arm and a leg while I'm trying to get things adjusted down here and sorted. So, I'm going to continue on just finishing this line up here. Where are we up to just here? I'm going to come around to about there. Oh, that's expensive. And we'll keep coming around. Like, I want to come down to about there. That's 400,000. I want to get as close in here as I possibly can. Right, come on, give me the money. But because, and I'll show you why here short. I'll show you why here. Actually, I should show you here. You can see a lot of these lines are struggling at the moment, and it all starts to add up. Even though we've got a lot of money going on here, a lot of these lines drop out, drop in, drop out, drop in. And when you've got already a lot of red and they drop in and drop out, you start to lose a lot. But that passenger ship was losing us near on 400-ish thousand, which was just no good. Right, so the passenger ship will go back in. Now that diplomatic relations have been met, we will get it back in there. I want to just see if I can get this up here or if it's going to cause me grief. It's going to cause me grief. So we're going to have to re-enter like about here. Or like about here. For $18,000 whenever you can get that. In your own time. I mean, gosh. Even it's like I said, even that, look at that, bang, just 500,000 out because it has to pay for vehicles and stuff as it goes. We are in hard difficulty, remember, as well, so it is a thing. So it's always going to make things just a little bit harder. It's generally why playing on a hard difficulty in a content creation, like in a video series here, isn't always the best because it really slows down your progress and what I'm trying to get built for each episode. So instead of an episode for me recording, normally taking about 50 minutes to record an episode, it pushes my episodes out to about an hour and a half, just so you're aware. So in terms of time and getting content and stuff done, it does extend my time a lot further trying to get stuff done. Right, this is looking pretty good here. The trouble with this is the vehicles up and down the hill are the slowest thing. We've got plenty on the deck here, but getting these up and down the hill quicker is the hardest thing until we get trucks involved, which we're a long way off trucks. We can go back to quarter speed now too, please. We've got that money in the bank so you can get that $18,000 line in that I need. Right, so give me this. We're going from about here and there. Right, now, we're not finished yet because we've got to put in some signal work. So, signal work, you're going to come to there, and then you go up that way. So we're going to put one there, put one there, and then we're going to start getting these spread out nice and evenly. Yeah, you can have one there and there. Next one, I don't like to stop them on bridges, but I like to stop them in tunnels less. Okay, there. Yeah, I just kind of, I need to get them at a nice distance, that's all. Right, there and there. Oops, put that in the wrong spot. And we're out of money again. There and there. They're only 3,000 a pop, but it all counts. We're also going to have to get another train on this. This is all so we can get the frequency of these up, so we can get conmats frequently rolling in. You're going to go there. And then that gives that one passage anyway. So you're the one that has to wait here. Hopefully, with the timings of these, they don't have to wait too long. Come on, game. Get some money in your wallet. Wallet wizard. That there, down to here, is a long wait. No, a long wait is a really heavy thing in a long shape. Ha 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 ha. Was I actually doing something with that? I wasn't. I really like this bridge, hence the reason why I didn't want to... hence the reason why I didn't want to change it. I probably could have taken that bit out, put the train track over, couldn't I? And got it closer. Just a little bit closer. It's only that distance. It's not really going to help that much. Right. Down here, it just makes no difference. It's going to do what it's going to do. Unless, because it's coming in here first and then going that way and then out, I think. We'll just leave it. All right. That's going to now allow us to get 2 trains on. So, do we want another train the same size? And if we do, look at these things. There's 100 there. I had to take some vehicles off this as well because it just was... I probably could put a couple more back on. Now that we're going to manage the vehicles, give me that, give me that, give me that, and that. We've got 18, so we'll get 22 on there. Get those on there. Okay, are they coming out of there? Doubtful. I don't need that up here anymore either. Okay, so we've got to get another train on this line. Where's that train gone, by the way? Did it go up the right way? I didn't even check to make sure the line was working properly. It is running perfectly. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I love it when the AI knows what I'm trying to do because half the time I don't know what I'm trying to do. So, this train here is going to cost us an arm and a leg. If I go to duplicate this, it's going to go, not enough money. I'm pretty sure from memory, the train costs a lot of money. So we've got 15 carriages and we're running the 060. So if we went to buy this thing and we went the 060 and we went cargo and I'm pretty sure it's what? Is it that one there? It's 7. It's either that one at 10 tons or that one at 8. It's at the 8-ton one. And we had 15 on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $3.7 million. 830. What if you just put a shorter one on it for the time being? How fast does this train go? The train itself goes 64. How much are you? You're 100. You're 1 million to buy it. 181 to a year. Oh, you're much cheaper. Right. Back into saving mode. Okay, gang. So after closes in what? Again? You again? No, 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 no. Right, go. Oh, it's almost done. It's almost done. No, I didn't. Oh, is it saved? Oh, just saved. Oh, I'm just going to leave that go because I'm sick of that thing trying to quit on us. Okay, what I was trying to say here is I've had to go over here and fix a couple of things. Firstly, this station here wasn't connected properly to this station. You can see where the white lines actually have to connect up. What I had to do is I actually used a bit of this thing here actually. I just connected inside there. It actually faces like this way. It actually faces like in there, just like that. So then I just decorated it up a little bit with a little bit of cover so you can't actually see what's going on under there a little bit. There's a bit of a crane thing there, that's fine. So yeah, that's kind of what I did there to get this connection here talking to that connection there. If I had have known that, I would have probably done it a little bit properly but next time we will. For now, it's just going to be what it is, which means now that this is now talking to that, right? So it now means that, because what wasn't happening is we weren't getting this saying, hey, we now have Hankston as a consumer, whereas now we have Hankston as a consumer, and that's all going tickety-boo, right? So that's going to start sending comments, which is what I was trying to get happen, because what it's going to mean is it's going to mean we get more comments on the deck here, which means now that we have 3.7 in the bank, we can tell our trains to start producing more. Now, speaking of trains, where is this train first? It's almost on its way back, which is good. Oh no, it's on its way there. So what we'll do is we've got time sped up. So while money's increasing for us, now the brilliant thing is me actually fixing that up, it allowed me to save a bit of money. And while that's happening, we'll allow this train to get over to here get a little bit more money in the bank, and because it's about 3.4, wasn't it, to get 2 of these trains on here. I'm thinking what I might do is I might drop one of the carriages off the back here, although I kind of wouldn't mind leaving it at leaving it as 100. Purely because how much do we have sitting on the deck here now? 200. So if we're constantly having 200 on the deck here, it's going to mean that running 2 trains at 105 is near on perfect for us and the timing we've got here. That being said, our trucks here aren't handling the workload that we've got going on here, which in turn means that we need more trucks going up and down that line. But the main thing now is, 5 million. The main thing for us now is to get the trains on, and then we'll put the trucks in. We also, today's track ride may not be a huge fun, but I think we did this train ride last time. We might simply just do the goat track into here. Right, so you're in. Let's manage that vehicle and let's double it up. All right, let's go. That should be coming out now. I don't think we need to do 2 trains on that. You should just go straight down there, which is actually perfect for us. Right, so you're just coming out of there. If I just get you and hold you for a sec, I want these 2 timed. So when he leaves the station there, which I'll put it on par with it like leaving here. So once you're almost out, this should time them up perfectly. Once you're on the bridge and you're on the bridge and off they go. Now the interesting thing is going to be seeing, and hopefully they don't hold each other too much at each end, right? So while one's turning around at the other end, this one's turning around at this end. That's kind of the idea that we're getting there. And if they ever meet in the middle, well, they've got their passing tracks, which is totally fine. Right, now that we've only got 200,000 left in the bank, we need to get these vehicles here because stuff is about to be ramped up here. So manage the vehicles. And in fact, I'm going to get rid of that just there for the moment. I'm actually going to put this truck stop back in up here. Now that I can't afford it, bang like that. I'm going to get these vehicles, manage vehicles, and it should pull. We've got 22 back to 26 now. Now I had to do the adjustments before. In fact, yeah, we'll do that. Now they should come out of there. Brilliant. And they do. They should turn in there, and brilliant. Because what's going to happen is we're going to get an influx now of trains picking up goods and coming back down. Now you've got 147 on the deck, which is perfect because we're going to pick up 105. So by the time the second train gets back, it should pick up its 100. But we are going to need to increase the amount of vehicles we've got coming here, which is 24. So I want at least another 6, 7, 8. Not enough money. Oh, you bugger on toast. Come on, give me my money. all increasing the frequency, right? So we can get that ship loaded with cargo to head down to Hankston. Now, early on, shipping, as I always say, is not the greatest, but the story demands it. The story we're going with demands it, and the hard difficulty that we're doing demands it. Damn, I've kind of rinsed myself there. How much is sitting on the deck here? 160. We need to get lifted and shifted up that hill. Is there any way we can get it up the hill quicker? The thing I can do is a little sneaky, probably, is try to see how close I can get this truck stop just in here. It's literally just there. What if you switch that to be like that? That works there. If I get you to sit there, we just got to try this, because if I can shorten the trip that they take to get in here, it's better for us. Oh, look at that. That's way too high. Is there a way you can just have it here? It actually ends up being a bit cheaper too, Ham. Right. Are you serious? I just said, are you talking to that? Oh, it is. Okay, brilliant. Right, so this line here, manage the vehicles. No, manage the line. So at Burger Hill sidings, pause. I want you to come into here and get rid of Burger Hill sidings. Okay, that's hopefully going to make those vehicles. One day later, one day when we've got better vehicles, we might be able to do something there. But for now, that's what we're going to do. Now, next question is, can we shorten this over to here? We've got to try something. We've got to just try something here. That's where we can shorten that too. I'll take anything at the moment, to be honest. Okay, I will give you this. I will configure that. I want to give you your building back. Okay, and then this line here. So at Upper Shaftesbury. Okay. Did I just lose all that combat? You're still talking to that, which means you talk to that, which means these... It should... Come on, you should load there now. There's plenty of combats on the deck there. Let's have it, let's have it, let's have it. Are you telling me that's not working then now? Crikeys, hang on. Is that out of transport? Does that need to be talking to that one? Oh, it does too. Okay, well, it's just going to be how it has to be. So, yeah, okay. They need to be talking together. Manage the line. Lower Burger Hill. Add that station. Get rid of Shaftesbury, because that's not working. That was a complete waste of money. Okay, that was a complete waste. Because these two need to be talking to each other. That should now get that working again. Don't you lose, don't you lose. You picked back up. It should kick back in very, very shortly. Unless, it can't be because of this now. Surely not. That is talking to that. Let me just do a little bit of time saving here to see if I can get this sorted out. We're back in business. You can see there's some combats there. So it's just going to take a little bit for action to kick back off here. That was ham silly, but I tried. But nevertheless, it's basically reset everything we were just doing there. So the combats are going to take time to build back up. However, it is starting to work again, all right? So it is on the climb. We were like up to here, phase 3 and 4. It's going to quickly get back up there again, but for the moment, I tried, but you know, you got to try things sometimes. What I did is I actually deleted that out too. But it means now, at least they don't have all of that section to have to climb. At least we've just shortened it at least to there. It's still a long trip, isn't it? It still would need more vehicles. Let's go ahead and put more vehicles on that now. Manage the vehicles. What did we say we wanted? That many? Go. Okay, at least 31 vehicles, which is going to knock the time down to 20 seconds thereabouts for a delivery time at a rate of 172, which 172 is what we're looking for plus. We're looking for about 200, but for the moment, that's not too bad. If I look at this one here, we're looking at... No. This one here. We're looking at a rate of 145 at 25 seconds. So probably could get a couple of more vehicles on that one. Although it is running pretty... You probably only get maybe 1 or 2 on it. So we could probably go 1, 2. And that's probably going to help us just a little bit more. That's getting at 172. That's working on pretty much the same frequency as this one now. Which is actually probably not too bad. Yeah, I'm going to say that's pretty good. Yeah, here we go. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. Things are looking good, team. So, with both of those trains running negative at the moment, they will pick up and they will do a lot better. But, gang, that is our lot for today. Holy moly. Intense episode because I really had to shuffle the pack in terms of vehicles. Drop some vehicles off, re-add some vehicles, do this, do that. I really had to do that, and we've got some... See, the combats were working down here, so it means our ship will start to get supplied. By the time the ship drops that off and comes back for its next lot, this will be working properly again. But in the meantime, at least they've got plenty of combats sitting on the deck here to get down there, ready to go until this all builds back up again. The way we had it. Here we go. We've got these vehicles. We've got some vehicles running up and down. Let's turn some of these around. You go down. 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 Okay, we don't need everyone rolling up the hill empty. I just made that one roll twice. Okay, you go. Okay, off you go. We don't need everyone rolling at the same rate at the same time. Yeah, look at this. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, things are looking Gucci, team. Let's go and ride the goat track because it's something I wanted to do last time. We're going to ride with you, friendo. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this track ride today. Thank you for hanging out very much. If you did like the episode, please do consider leaving a like and please comment. I love to hear your thoughts on this. I'd love to hear about Transport Fever 2, what you're building. Tell me what you're building, what you're playing. Come over to the Discord and tell me as well, but please leave a comment down below. Tell me about your favorite parts of the episode. Love to hear what you're excited for pushing forward. And don't worry, because we've got plenty to do in this series, and after this series, we're going to go into another series. So there's always going to be plenty of Transport Fever 2 going on if this is your jam and you love this game. Alright, stay safe wherever you are, stay glued to your screen, and get out of here.